Let's go live. Let me turn the music down in my headphones. What do you think? Should I listen to this or should I listen to that? Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, look, guys, it's your boy Nick, HOUTX Trader. Thank you guys very much for coming into my YouTube channel. Please do me a huge favor, smash that thumb, hit that subscribe button, help me grow the channel. I really appreciate it. Guys, I don't sell signals. I don't have a paid Discord or Telegram, none of that stuff. I do this absolutely for free. Hopefully, you guys pick up one thing, you learn something, and you do me a solid by just smashing that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Helps me grow this channel, guys. Check it out. I look like shit today. My hair's all crazy. I got done working out. I'm still a little sweaty. It is good to go. It is what it is. We got to get this morning going, right? So let me present. Let me share my screen and we'll get right into what we've got to do today. Entire screen. Which one? This screen, right? Yeah, that screen. Bingo. Got all these screens going on. You know what I'm saying? Got all these screens going. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Let's see here. Here's my dot card, guys. If you see my dot card, it's my YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, my flash funding. If you need a funded account, we are going to be giving away a $10,000 funded account today. It's right here. There's the link. If you don't win and you do want a funded account, click that. Pip Connect is Andy's Peter's Discord. It's the one I've been in the longest, and it's a good Discord, but it is paid. Bored Ape Solana Club. Guys, go get a Bored Ape and get the NFT and get access to their Discord. And this is Magic Eden, which is how you get the Bored Ape NFT. And so as the NFT gets valuable, also Solana gets valuable, you make money twice in a row. If you do that, then you get access to this Discord and you have access to all this stuff and to my trades and all my links and all my stuff, as well as other people. So it's not just a one and done. As you can see on my dot card, I did take off a couple things because I can only be associated with things that I support and that I'm behind. And so I got some shit last night from Nick G's group. No offense to Nick G, he's solid, but the kids in his group, people in his group, nope, I'm not supporting that right now until that shit gets cleaned up. So that is that. Let's look and see if there's any news today before we get started, right? Whoa, yes, we do. Continuing jobless claims. These are happening in 19 minutes, guys. S&P, new home sales, and this guy, I don't really care if he speaks or not, but S&P manufacturing. So we got some stuff coming. Expect some volatility. I kind of feel like I'm under the gun today, like I haven't prepared enough. I don't know why. I was up early. People are asking me, so this is NAS. People are asking me, like, dude, you guys shorting NAS? I'm like, hell's to the no, I'm not shorting NAS. But if I was to short NAS today, and you think you want to gamble, look at the divergent. Okay. One touch, two touch, right? The initial, there's a second touch of the three pyramid. Come down, give you a third touch, and then go. The other situation might be is if this is your London block, if you will, if you get a wick up and then the candle closes below this top, like that's a liquidity grab, then perhaps you could take it south. That's not my trading style. It's not a very profitable trading style, if you ask me, but there is that opportunity. And it also would give you that third touch on the divergent. So if you're trying to short, do that. Wait for the third touch, make sure it's divergent, and make sure the candle closes on probably the 30-minute or so below this little zone, which would be London, right? Close below, and then maybe you can see it tank off. You could probably be more patient and wait for the buy. All right. There's a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of people trapped in this market from yesterday. So what I was thinking was just pull a fib top to bottom. Right? Pull a fib top to bottom. Let's lower this RSI. We don't need that much RSI. All right. You pull a fib top to bottom, and then you see that the buy zone is in this situation here, which is also London's, right? If you look there, and there, as you can see on my arrows, you've got this area where these Londons were closing or opening, right? And so that is this blue line that I've marked here. And so that might be an area. So expect maybe this to come down, give you a wick, and then go, right? It may be not even, I'm not saying it's going to wick, but there's something that can be had right there to go off if you're going to buy up on none. Thank you, Mr. Fausto. Appreciate it, brother. So again, I do not think sells are in order for Nasdaq. There's really no reason except for the divergent. And it's basically fucking gambling if you try to sell. The buys are much more in play. However, if you do buy this area here, realize that we do have a fat liquidity double bottom sitting there. So maybe you take a smaller entry here. You take your entry that you want to do it, but know that there is this possibility of this to come down and before it pops off. So maybe this is an area where you take a little bit larger of a stop loss, or you enter a little bit smaller of a position, or you're just patient and see if it takes this double bottom first. It's up to you guys. Just know that there is a double bottom there and know that there is an opportunity to perhaps buy in this area right there, which I have marked off as my zone because of the fibs, but all that stuff is there. So there is reason for this to come back off. Just select your entry the way you want to. And again, I'll be here live. I don't know if it's going to get down there today, to be honest with you. That's a large gap, but with news, we could find that. Let's look at Dirty 30 real quick. I haven't really fucking with Dirty 30. I did call this trade out yesterday, guys, and you go back and look at the live yesterday. I said, look, this is Dirty 30. We had the fib top to bottom. Let's see if you could catch a pullback, and that's my original paintbrush mark right there, which is the 7888.6 fib right there, right? And again, that's the strategy. Wait for a break. Wait for something to happen. Wait for bulls or bears to show their hand. Measure the pullback like you see. This go. That's exactly what I wrote right there yesterday. 78.6, and then it absolutely fucking tanked. So today, what are we looking at for today? Let's see. So this fib is gone. I can delete this. I can delete this. All right. And that went for 350 pips. All right. So now look, guys, Elliott wave, right? We talk about Elliott waves a lot. First push, second push. We're third pushing, guys. We're going to sell this here in a little. Okay, guys, get ready for a sell. We're going to sell this in a little bit. All right, look, here we go. Fibbo, top to bottom. All right, we're very close to our sell spot. Right? We're very close to our sell spot, and we are overbought. Right? Oh, guys, I'm getting excited right now. We have this. Now let's fib the second leg, guys. You know I always fib the second leg to figure out where the TP is. Should we go? Let's go from here. 61.8, right by the 88.6 on the pull. Okay, we're taking this trade. When this trade presents itself to us, we're taking this trade. There's our stop loss, and our TP is going to be down here at this yellow box. Let's look at the yellow box real quick. What's the yellow box? Yellow box is that maybe we should TP at the red line. Well, TP at the red line will be a little more conservative. All right. The yellow box is just the consolidation area before the breakout. If you'll see, there was this consolidation, but the breakout happened pretty obvious, right? This is the last bit of order block before the break. But if you ask me, that candle right there in this little area is the trap. That's probably the trap area right there. So that's what I'm going to do. And you could also say that this is the top and that's the break. So that's the area, which is that red line that I'm going to target. So again, let's look at this. When this trade happens here, probably within the next few minutes, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a limit in right now in case it happens fast. I'm limiting in. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Also, guys, look at this. If we take this last order block here and we split that 50-50, that's right there, which is right at the 61.8, which is right below the 88.6. So that's where I'm gonna put it. Let's just delete all this shit and clear this up a little bit. Let's call the entry right there at the below the 88.6. So 29. Let's just do it this way. Dude, this coffee has fucking got me going this morning after a good workout. All right, I'm putting in a limit now. Okay. And by the way, I'm already in gold. I entered gold a minute ago. We'll cover gold in a second. Let me restart my fucking browser broker thing. Give me a second. I don't see I don't see any chats or anything right now, so just give me a sec. And I'm listening to Hank Williams Jr. in my fucking headphones. So we're having a good morning. Okay, so stop loss. Friends to 39912. 39912. 39912. That's what it's all about. What we do, like a half a lot? Yeah, half a lot. Oh, this is going to be a pending order. And so my entry is going to be 39829. Oh, 829, 3829. And nobody wants to get Hong Kong. Wow, 39481 is the TP. Hey, friends, sell limit. All righty, guys. Let me double check it on my broker. Yeah, that looks good. That stop loss looks a little tight on my broker. So these numbers perhaps are a little bit different. This is something you guys need to check, is to make sure that I just need to make sure that my fib, okay, yeah, my fib is going from here. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Okay, so draw my Fibbo. Give me a second, guys. I'm just fucking with this broker right now. All right, Fibbo from here to there. That's the 78.6. Okay, so I have to, like, my broker isn't looking exactly like my trading view, so I want to make sure this is dialed in perfectly. I want to split that candle in half. I want to split that candle in half. Nobody wants to get dry on the town. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. TP's down bottom. I'm going to raise my TP up just a bit. I'm going to raise my TP up to target this area. So just below that wick. Yeah, which is basically the red line. Okay. There we go. So we're in now, and that's a 4-to-1 trade. Let's see if that hits. Let me get back to the tubes to see if you guys have any questions. All good. No questions. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Fausto. Good to see you guys. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. It kind of makes sense, right? We're rejecting a trend line. Okay. Right. 1, 2, rejecting a trend line, looking for the third touch or the third leg of the Elliott. 2, right? Third leg of the Elliott. And on the internal wave functions, 1, 2, third leg of the Elliott on a retracement. The second leg, which is my favorite leg here, right there, the TP is 61.8, which is right where I like to enter at the 88.6. Also, this little order block right there. You also have this fair value gap from there to there that needs to be filled in, which is actually filling it in as we speak. So I think we have some reasons for this to go. We're continuing with the local momentum, which has been sells. Overall, we do want to get into buys. So three shot of the markup Discord. Yeah, no problem, my brother. No problem. I'll just zoom in on it right here. All right. Just the Bored Apes. All right. Bingo. Already on, so I can get it. Already on, so I can. Okay. Yeah. So again, we're giving away the $10,000 account today. Thank you again for My Flash Funding for hooking that up, guys. I'm going to show you something too, and I covered this last night in the Zoom that I threw out, and I'm going to start talking about this more. I'm testing it out today. I'm testing it at like a little less than a 1%. And I guess I deleted all my markets. But look, guys, this is London session for me. It's an indicator on here called sessions. It's pretty easy to find. Just type in sessions. Where's it at? Sessions on chart, auto rocks, AI, right? When you come into your sessions, I've dialed mine in to show London. You click on London. I have it set for 2 to 8:30. which is not actually correct. On my chart, for some reason, I don't know why, it's actually showing from 3 o'clock in the morning right here. No, 1 o'clock in the morning, excuse me, till 7:30 in the morning. And that's what I really wanted. I want to see 7:30 because that's when news drops, right? So I did the London sessions. And if you see the bottom, like I'm not counting that wick, I'm counting the bottom. Like it's an obvious block right there. When it breaks, it goes. Look, that's 100 pips. When it breaks, it goes. Now, I'm not a breakout trader, but I'm also not fucking blind. I think last night on the Zoom call, we went 24-3 or something. And look right here. This does not close below, but it does not close right here is where it starts to go above. And look, there's the W. There's the dub. That might be your first L right there. But you guys get the point, right? There's the block. There's the break below. And if you do catch some of these trades, let's say you caught this trade, there's no reason why you could close out that runner. It never came back. I mean, so there's a chance to catch an entry there and let it run for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And that's 1,000 pips, right? So not only are you catching that, 100 pips and taking a TP, a partial or whatever, a half, but now you have a chance to do that and do that, right? You see what I'm saying? And the same thing on the downward side. If you caught this one, and let's say you might have broke even right there, right? I get that. That's 200 pips. 78 pips. There's no reason to protect this one. I mean, you would have protected. There's no reason to close it out. You'd be sitting right now at 415 pips. So you guys see what I'm saying, right? So, this is, I don't want to say I've known this in the past, but it just came to me again, put it that way. So I said, screw it. I'm being aggressive. I already entered right there. Probably not smart, especially with all the news is coming up. But what I told myself, the reason why I entered was this for me is the top of the block right there. So when I saw that, I said, well, fuck it, I'm going to enter, right? Because that's what I was thinking in these situations. This is the block for me. That is then the break. Now, could I have waited till after 7:30 and then caught the entry here somewhere? Yeah, but it's already showing its hand. If you ask me, again, same thing. It's already showing its hand, so I'm going to enter there. Right? So, put in the chats. What do you guys think about that? Have you guys tried this in the past? Just something different, a different way of looking at it. So, I mean, if you want to continue this thinking with me in the fibbies, you know this, right? Nah, it's not really entry. It's a pull back into the zone, right? Pull back into the zone. That's a 618. There's a 618. I mean, shit. Okay, well, hey, we're getting onto something here, right? We're learning. Top to bottom, London. Obviously, the move is this way. There's a 618 goes. Now the move is obviously bearish. 618 it goes. Let's just look at this. There's the move. 786 it goes. Again, this is the square for me. It's already showing its hand, so I'm entering there to go. Right, 250 pips. Right? Again, see, look. There's the pre little showing its hand, and then it goes. There's the pre showing its hand, and it goes. This is the block. I did this last night on the Zoom, and I was just like, what the shit? I mean, you could have maybe taken that one. You might have got faked out. And again, that one didn't close, so you wouldn't have got faked out. But there's the move. It all depends on if you would have taken that entry right there or not. You probably would have, and you probably have taken an L right there. Okay. Oh, well. Again, if the stop loss is below, you did not get stopped out. There's the block. There's the go. And honestly, never mind, because this candle is inside the block. You wouldn't have entered that candle. You would have entered this candle right here, in which you would have maybe you've broken even if you'd have moved to move to break even there. You would have had these pips, moved to break even, got knocked out, but then it went. I mean, that's up to you guys. It's just something to think about. So I'm going to start looking at that and maybe taking small positions, um, and playing that strategy out and seeing, just back testing it and seeing how it goes. So I'm in. Fuck it, I'm in. We've already looked at Nasdaq. There's nothing I can say about Nasdaq. It's fucking going. News in 2 minutes. UE claims unemployment. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much, Nicholas, for joining with us. Thank you, Mr. Wisconsin Fisherman. Don't you know? Mr. God, I'm so bad with names. Ayon Fausto course is here. DC, what up? Good morning, you guys. Hopefully you guys smashed on some of those trades we called out yesterday. The NAS hit good, and I didn't take the 30 trade because I was in NAS, but we called out this short here, right there. We got a little bit of drawdown, but we were looking at the divergent on the hour and the internal divergent, and then whoop, and then I took profit right there. So we're good to go. I was actually on the boat yesterday, and I wasn't super like watching it, and I was like, you know what, I better check this and take this, see where the profit is and take this profit. And I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm out. Fuck it, I'm out. Swinging 30 seconds. I do care about what the news is. I'll admit, I haven't listened to Bloomberg in like a week, and I don't really know what they're thinking. I don't really know what the analysts are saying the market sentiment is, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot of shit because they're probably blowing smoke up your ass so they can take the trades in the other way, So I kind of think of that guy Jim Cramer on CNN who tells you to buy all these stocks and end up all shitting the bed. It's because he's doing it for the big boys who are fucking you on the other side. Okay, let's go to the charts. News is what it is. We really need to look at 30-30. Is it going to give us the entry? Is it going to give us a wick? Is it going to give us a wicky wick? Look, we are divergent. There's up, but this is like, I want to see that more divergent. It's not enough, if you ask me. This RSI is barely at the 70, right? I like it to be like up, and then this one would be lower. So I mean, it is technically divergent. This is lower. This is higher, not by much. Let's turn these sessions off. Let's turn all this, delete all this shit and clean it up. So these are the two that we're concentrating on today. We don't need the 1 minute. We'll put on the 15. And we don't need NASDAQ. We need 30. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, third Elliott wave push right at the 61.8. Man, is this the entry? Guys, this might be the entry right here because look at this. Look at that right there. That might be the entry right there. Again, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little bit more. And we have the trend line right there. Doji candles right before the market opens. Ay. You guys can do what you guys want to do. I think I'm just going to be a little more patient. I'm going to be a little bit more patient. This is something I'm trying to work on, right? Bullish, bearish. And we have another hour and 13 for those come out. So maybe the market's going to fuck around until these guys come out because there's not much movement right there, right? So, and again, maybe, to be honest with you, let's think about that, right? Let's think about fundamentals of how this shit works. What if there's a bunch of people entering right now? Like I just said, there's a doji, news came out, there's a 61.8, there's this wick, blah, 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 blah. What if the market is going to come down and all these FOMOers are going to start jumping in? And then 8:30 comes around. For me, 8:30 was when the market opens and it says, screw all of you guys, yank, close below, and then gone, right? So that's, this could be the fucking with people. and enticing. Is that what they call it? Enticing sellers to join now. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this Goldie trade goes too. This fucker's selling off again. I do like the fact on Goldie we had a little double bottom. This was a wick, and that's the double bottom. Which double bottoms for me now means money. Right? I just hope it doesn't hit right now. I hope it does this first. And then comes down. We'll see. We're giving away this $10,000 account today, gentlemen. If y'all have anybody, if y'all know anybody who trades, we'll be giving this away. We'll be giving this away. How's there? Okay, while we got a little bit of time here, the market's just fucking around. If you're in the Andy's Discord, I posted a link to the journal that the journal I posted the other day. And there it is. There's my filled out journal from yesterday. Here's half of it filled out for today because the day's not over. And I suggest you guys, even if you don't use it because you're not a journaler or whatever, which as I'm getting in my trading, getting further along, I do suggest. The one important part in there that I really think is like how this is the most important questions. How could I have made more money today? How could I have lost less money today? And honestly, it helps to think about it because the day before I was like, yo, we should be buying gold and the markup somewhere, right? And I had like 50 million reasons why to buy gold right here at the 2400 mark. Is it 20? No, what was it? 2400? 2400 mark right there. We had a million different reasons, all the fibs, all the structure, everything lined up, psychological zones for 2400, right? But look, when you see this happening, just pump the brakes. Be like, yo, I'm not fucking entering right here at 2400. So that was a good call. That was my gut. A lot of times your gut and your brain tells you, like, yo, that's not smart. Now, what the problem is, you're like, oh, well, this is a fucking wick. I'm gonna catch the wiki wick. And then can you repost the link in your section? What link to what, my brother? You tell me what, and I'll post the link more than gladly. But like I was saying, is when you see that, you're like, fuck, dude. You're trying, I think personally, maybe internally, being like, I'm gonna catch this wick, it's gonna look so good, blah, 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 blah. But then I was just like, nah, bro, I'm not fucking with that. I'm sorry that the 2400 is here. I know all my fibs are here. Pump the brakes. I'm not entering. I'm gonna wait. And so I was like, you know what? That's the area that I wanted to enter. It's screwing people over right now. And now that it's screwed people over and broke through all that, maybe I should be entering in here. And I did. And that's where we took the L. That's where I took the loss. I think I entered right in this area. No, I entered right here at the 78.6. I entered here when I started to see the resistance coming. And I had my stop loss below the 88.6 because I knew if it was going to, I didn't know, but I thought if it's going to break the 88.6, it's going to keep going. And exactly what it did. So I took the L there, but I did at least listen to my gut on that one. So it's kind of a twofold. How could I have lost less money? Well, I should have waited. But on the other hand, I did good by not taking that trade, right? Not taking the entry up there where I first thought. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. And if you are a trend liner, I mean, look at these bear flags. You could have taken the sell there. You could have taken the sell there. You could have taken the sell there. Rank, 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 right? There's 3 different sell entries you could have had, and look what's happening right now. But I'm not doing that. I'm playing the long because I'm testing that other strategy. So it is what it is. So for that strategy, we'll put these sessions back on, and I would have entered right about there. Let's look at 30, which really matters. Actually, let's do this. See, look, 30 is still giving us a little more, and it's oversold. So I'm expecting 30 to flip on us. We just need to find the entry. We've got some pretty aggressive candles here on the hourly. So I think we're still good. And look at on the hourly how low the RSI is. It's not there yet. On the hourly, RSI is not there yet. So we don't sometimes we need to make sure we're not too focused. Let's say the 15, where now it's oversold and we're getting all excited. We need to maybe back up just a tad bit and say, yo, pump the brakes. The RSI on the hour is not even there yet. Usually, at what point do you change your bias? Yeah. So if you want me to post a link, what link do you want me to post? I'll post whatever link you want. You never answered that question. Perhaps it's one of these links. You said you wanted it in Discord. There. There you go. Maybe that's the link you're talking about. To the journal. No, it's so look, dude. If you're, I'm guessing you're in Andy Peters Discord. Are you in Andy's Discord? If you are in Andy's Discord, you come to my PS30 tab, and it's right here, the V2, because I changed it. Or if you go to the main chat, trading chat, it's also right here. It's a PDF you can download right there. Does that answer your question? If not, let me know and I'll post it wherever else you want me to post it. Look how this is closing below. I want to be patient on 30 today. I don't want all the trades. I want to be the best trades. So let's look at, so we see second leg TP 60. All right. So we see it there. Where does that first leg go? Look at that. Can't make this shit up, guys. You cannot make this up. Right? So now we have the 88.6. We have both TPs. We have an internal Elliott wave. We have a trend line. We have a order block. All right. So, we can't say it's a guarantee, but I mean, we're putting ourselves at least in a position where we have several confluences, and that's all we can ask for is try to catch an edge. Try to catch an edge here. So it looks like maybe Goldie's going to continue on this fucking. Maybe I was jumping the gun a little too early. So look, here's the deal. If this, let's play this. Look, dude. If this gold knocks me out, then guess what? It is then breaking the sell side. Then I'm going to enter a fucking sell. Right? So I guess what I could have done, I could have stacked stops on either side. Right? It just left it. Maybe that's what I'll do next week. But I was being a little anxious, and I wanted to see on the 15. I was a little anxious, and I entered off here off these breaks, which technically is not wrong, guys. Because look, if this is the high, that broke the high. So if we come back down, let's go to the big chart. It's not crazy thinking. Let me delete all this shit. Right? That's the first break of structure. So my normal strategy would be enter here. So if you haven't entered this and this gives us a 78.6, snipe that entry. Snipe that entry right there. And then if it breaks, if you have not entered this trade and it does come down to the 70.86, this is worth the try because that's not very many pips at all. And we've had previous oversold on the RS, look at oversold. So it's found the bottom. Perhaps this is the bottom, which is also divergent. I mean, this is looking even better, guys, as we speak. Where's the trend line thing? Look. From here. From there to there is divergent. And from here, I hate it when the little thing's in the way. Fucker. You get my point, right? From there to there. So let's see if it's just a two-toucher and you can play this small entry here. And then guess what? If it does, turn around at this 78.6. And if it does break this top right here, enter again. You get to enter again. So maybe this is like, enter a 1% here and maybe enter like a 0.5% there. Do what you guys want to do, but I'm just saying maybe there's an opportunity there. I just deleted sessions. Son of a bitch. Fucking idiot. Okay, sessions. Great. Now I gotta go back and fucking configure this thing. Oh yeah. Okay. This one. What do we have it set up? 0200? 0830. And I hate it when I do this shit. Okay, so it's showing up as blue. I mean green, which is maybe this one. Let's just change all of them. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe I just fucking did that. Maybe, hold up. Maybe we do this. Haha, there we go. I got it back. No, I did not. Keep undoing. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. All right. I just DM'd you to see the PS30 section. All right, good to go. I got to reset this fucking. I cannot believe I deleted that indicator. All right, it is what it is. I wonder if it's on this chart right here. Look, sessions. Aha. There we go. I do not want Tokyo. No, it's screwed up again. 8:30 to 9:15. It's not right. But at least I have this, right? So it's the halfway through purple. Get rid of those two. All right, I have to remember that one. Actually, let's do this. File. Give me 1 second. I'm fucking with this here. I gotta my the screen because the stupid thing's in the way. File defaults. Save as default. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we got it back now. So then if I come here and I do this, it's still not working. Exit. Indicators. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Aha, got it. Yeah, I did that, and it when I did the undo button all the way back, it put the sessions back on there, but it didn't have the settings set. I got it fixed now. I copied it off the other chart and got back in, so we're good to go. Let's come back to this so we can look at both of these. We're waiting for this. So you guys are just joining us. I know there's 8 people here. We're waiting for this entry on 30. Right. So we're waiting for this. We see there's actually, let's do this. Right. We're waiting for this entry in this area. We'll see if we get it. We're early. Market hasn't opened yet. We're expecting maybe some volatility on news, but it didn't provide it to us, so we're good for there. I'm already in a Goldie buy, and perhaps going to enter in another Goldie buy in this area right there. That's the good buy. That's the fucking whoop, whoop. That's the one you fucking snipe. Okay, well, let's see what you're talking about over here. So I DM you. Don't see the PS30 section. Member journals, PSY 30 day. But honestly, you're looking for the thing. It's just under. Just go to the main trading chat. It's right there. Trading journal V2. So we don't need to go too crazy. All right. I accepted you. You're in. Sorry, I know this is not trading related. Yeah, you're in here. So EL313. So let's go here. Let's go to this. Let's reply. at EL. There you go. I tagged you. You're good to go now. All right. Waiting for this 30 entry. I don't think it's there yet. And waiting for another entry on Goldilocks. There's the entry on Goldilocks. We're going to the moon. And our stop loss is right there. Let's look at Goldilocks with a TP. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if we can catch a 25 to 1 trade. How about this, guys? Let's just for the fuck of it, let's put in a full percentage, one full percentage, and let's make an agreement with all of us that we're not going to fucking close that 1% until it hits TP right there. 23 to 1. Let's see if we can catch that SOB. All right. I mean, screw it. It's only 1%. You know, we live to trade another day. All right. Let's catch this mug. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can snipe an entry on gold right there and catch that to full TP. Right there. Now let's go back out to this 2 hour and let's just see, because we want to play a TP extension, right? So if this is the bottom, that's the top. Look, we're right here at this. Jesus Christ, guys. This just, I don't make this up. I'm not going to pre-planning this shit, but look where we're at. Gold loves a 78.6. Look where we're at. We're rejecting the 78.6. We rejected it with 2 big wicks. Look at this. Go back 2 hours. We've rejected it. 78.6. Let's get rid of the sessions. For some reason, I have 2 of them on here. I don't know why. Whatever. There it is. It's rejected it twice. 78.6. Rejected and closed above it twice. Look at this last 2 hour candle engulfing, right? So maybe this comes back in. Let me zoom in on this. Maybe this candle, this one, comes in. If it hits a 78.6 here, all it's doing is filling in this wick and then adios. If we hit that trade, I expect every one of you guys to be talking shit on fucking social media. But at a lower lot limit. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want. I'm already in for almost 1% on the buy that I had earlier. So let me go back to this deal and see if this is even set up correctly. 0.3 to 9.15. So again, we want 0.200 to 8.30. Hit OK, and now let's check it. Yeah, that's good. That's where I want it. This is the one I want. I'll take away this one. All right, so there's the session. I'm already in. What's 30 doing? 30 still screwing around. So this is what happens. The news didn't give us a push. It's because the market technically isn't open. And so we've got a little bit of time here. Let's look again at the news. Continuing jobless claims, 178. So we had, they expected to have more jobless claims, but we didn't get as many as we had thought, but we did get more than previous, right? Initial jobless claims. We got more initials than we expected, but it's still less than previous. So that number is going down. This number went up, but less than they expected, right? So they're saying both of these are bullish. Jobless claims so the average 218, 219, 219. So that's bad because the average went up. The average of these two then went up. And Chicago Fed National, I don't even know what this is. I don't even remember seeing that before. Oh, that's because it's medium. That's why I don't pay attention. And then in 1 hour, which would be 9 o'clock, we'll see these drop. And this guy here. Okay. So the market's going to be hanging out, waiting. I do expect some sort of wick. Hopefully, that wick that we do get is just going to do one of these, close below, and go. What we do not want to see is one of these, close below, and go. We do not want one of those. All right. So everyone needs to put on their cross their toes and their fingers, pray to their God, and do what you got to do that we want one of these. Just like the drawing from yesterday. Man, I wish I'd have caught that 30 trade yesterday. But honestly, I had a buddy, like I told him to be at my house at 9 o'clock so we could go get the boat and we go to the lake. And he, got here a little bit later and we are fucking off. And I wasn't really even managing trades yesterday. I just went to the lake. I gotta go put the boat up this morning, fucking in my driveway. But it's all good. Let's delete this. Anybody else have any other pairs? What else are we looking at? I think the other day someone said GU or something. We got some time now. What did GU do yesterday? So let's go out to the 4 hour. So GU is not there yet, but it is getting divergent. Look, top. So then what I expect on GU then is the same thing. I like to see a three touch. One more. 1, 2. Where's the third one at the same time? 1, 2. This third one needs to be right on the purple, right on the 70. So GU's not done buying up yet, and we haven't even really hit the 78.6. You see the 78? Ah, damn it. We have. Come on, reverse. See, look, he's not doing it. We talked about that a second ago. Fucking undo. It's not moving my damn fib back. It's going all the way over here. Fucking computer. You get the idea. Delete all this shit. Fuck it. You get the idea. It hasn't hit the 78.6 yet. What was the other one? It was GU and it was it GJ? Well, GJ's in the sell area now. Yeah, look. Over. Technically that's not divergent, but that's kind of like a double top. It's super sketchy to sell GJ. Let's go to the big guy. Go here. Here. GJ. I see something in the chat. Give me one more second. Let's go to the 4 hour. So I was explaining fibs, obviously. That's why we have those zones here. You are at the 88.6, but I just see this gigantic wick. Like that wick is scary. You are overbought. So if you're going to do a GJ short, it's kind of fucking sketchy, to be honest with you. Let me delete all these paintbrushes. All right, let's do this. All right, we're not there yet. I don't know where the moving average is. It's obviously below 30. Sessions. Break. I mean, it's still bullish, right? It's still bullish. We've had no break of internal structure whatsoever. So if GJ is in the point where it needs to turn around, right? And if you look at this parabolic looking, this shape, we're starting to get there. So if it was me, I want to see these double bottoms. This is liquidity, right? You could, if you want to try to take a scalp snipe type trade, you could maybe try that. I would wait just a little bit longer because the RSI is not oversold yet, but there is possibility an opportunity right there. Your target would then be this double bottom, right? But then expect a retracement. Like it needs to consolidate a little bit. So the safest trade would be wait for this to get taken out, wait for the bottom, play the pullback, and then enter the trade. because then you know structure's been broke. Structure hasn't been broke yet, but it looks like to me like it's getting into a point where it could start. It's at the wick. It's at this top where these candles are right there on the 1 hour. That would be the swing marker. I don't even have the I don't have the smart money concept shit on there, but I was just curious if that's a strong high or a low high. I don't know. I don't have the smart money on there. But yeah, I mean you could be aggressive, like I said, right now, or wait for the structure to break, find a pullback, and then go. And if we look at the daily, not structure. There's no fucking structure. I mean, there's a wick there. There's a wick. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, this is way back in 2008, so it's kind of hard to go off that structure from that far ago. So we're at all times high. It's because of JPY. The yen is shitty, man. I mean, the Japanese central bank has been printing zero interest rates for fucking ever, and it's just destroying their economy or their value of the yen, I should say. But look at these wicks up here on the 1 hour. You might be able to come down here and snipe that entry. It's worth a shot, right? It's a small entry for a large take profit. But look, it didn't. It still hasn't broke. It still hasn't broke. 1, 2, 3. Find the 88 and flip. No, I haven't figured it out. That's why I don't use it to mark up charts. Yeah, that's why I don't use it to do charts. All right, we got 11 people in here. Thank you guys very much for joining. Let's just give this let's give this away right now. Since there's 11 here, I just looked up and that's the most people I've seen in here this morning. Let's go ahead and give away this chart, this $10,000 account. Let me reset and go back to the good stuff, which is my trades that I'm paying attention to now. Dirty 30. We're already in Goldilocks, but I just want to reset real quick. Reset this. We don't need GJ. We need we got 30 here. Let's do gold on this side. Oh, I am 4 hour. We don't need 4 hour. We need 15-minute. Thank you very much. Let's reset. Okay. Here we go, guys. Time to give away the $10,000 account. Thank you guys very much again to My Flash Funding. What minute are we in? We're in minute 52. So I'll remember that when I tag them. So, guys, whoever wins this account, DM me on whatever social media you follow me on, your name and your email address. I will send them a ticket, and then they will send you the sign in data, the sign in codes or whatnot. If you go onto My Flash Funding, you go onto their Discord. I have an open ticket right here, and as you know, that I gave away this one to DAC Days last week, and this is whatever. Okay, I always like to pick a question that random is not trading related. That way, everyone has a chance to get in. What month was I born in? What month was I born in? The first person to get it right, or if all of you guys start answering and all 11 answer and no one gets it right. There's 11 of you, so fuck. No, there's 12 of you, so I mean, damn it, somebody's got to get it right. What month was I born in? Keep it random. And only one answer. Don't just start fucking firing off every month, Wisconsin. I see you. Your answer is June. It's your answer. Oh, you're sticking with June, dude. You've got September. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're doing. All right, Doug. Nope. Sorry, Chris. Nope. Actually, I can't tell you nope. I'm just gonna wait till all you guys answer. My bad. I'm gonna take another gold entry. Anybody else have any more? Anybody else have any more guesses? There's 12 people in here, and we don't have 12 answers yet. So, if you want a chance to win this $10,000 account, make sure you put your answer in. We've got Wisconsin, Nick, DC, Chris, and Doug. We've only had 5 people answer. Oh, Mitchell 6. Fausto, my boy. First one. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Mr. Fausto, you know how to get a hold of me. Send me your proper name and your email address, and I will send it to the My Flash Funding guys. Oh, my bad, OG. It was what month was I born in? So if you join, I give away 3 of these a month. So that's 3 for this month. We'll do another one next month, which is coming up. Probably in the second week of the month. I'm going to be out of town again the very beginning of the month. So, so yeah, I'm buying gold, selling 30, if that's your answer. Anyways, yeah, so I give away 3 of these, and we like to ask random questions like, how hot is it outside? What month was I born in? Blah, 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 blah. So everyone has an equal chance of winning because there's nothing like if you guys watch me enough and I say, what's my favorite entry Fibonacci on gold? You know, I enter gold on 78.6. Everyone and their mom is going to put 78.6 because they all know that, right? If I say, well, how many touches do I want on RSI? Everyone and their mom is going to say, you want fucking 3 touches because you trade with me and you know that I got the 3 touch, right? Whoop. So I don't answer those. I don't ask those trade related type questions to give everyone a fair chance, a fair shake. So I think last month was, you know, how old's my daughter or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Fausto, hit me up. Congratulations. $10,000 funded challenge account. It'll be a 2-stage. And yeah, there you go, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up. So again, we are waiting to enter gold. If it does give us a 78.6, I'm going to enter. I've already made up my mind. And I'm waiting for this 88 points. Actually, not 88.6. I'm waiting for half, basically, of these candles right there to catch that entry on US30, which is 39,830-ish area right in there. Those are the 2 trades today that I'm looking at. I'm not even looking at NAS because it went through the roof and it's gone. Yeah, you see, it's gone. You can't trade that. It's too late. It's gone. We caught the sell yesterday and we did not catch the buy. I do see that again on NAS, this nice double bottom. This is liquidity. This is going to get taken out. We just don't know when. We need to wait for some sort of break of structure, right? We need to wait to show us its hand. This right here is structure. We're going to need to wait for this and then enter. Maybe the break of trend line and then enter, right? We did have a good break of trend line there, and we did catch pips. Unfortunately, that's market manipulation yesterday, and it came right back up. So that happens. We did take several pips off of NAS yesterday. We did have a good trade. Called that out live and called out the US30 trade live yesterday too, even though I didn't take it. So 8:06. I'm going to be on here till a little after 8:30. I can hear my daughter, my wife in the background waking up. So as you guys know, I go play with her first thing in the morning. We're just kind of waiting right now. So let me go say what's up to them because they just woke up. I will be back. BRB. All right. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to turn these headphones off. Leonard Skinner. Gotta love some Skinner. First thing in the morning. I'll be back in a second. Yeah. Okay. Went and said what up to the kiddo. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're still waiting. We need to put this back on Goldilocks because we're not trading NASDAQ today. So I have 3 pairs that I trade. And guys, okay, who was with me earlier when we were looking at London session and drew the fibs? Who was with me earlier? Right? Who remembers what we looked at earlier? Anyone? Anyone remember what we looked at earlier? I'm gonna give you a hint. Holy shit. It's happening right before our eyes, guys. Anybody in the chats? Who's in the chats? Who's awake? What did we look at earlier? Remember that? So this is something I really need to look at now. This is something we really need to look at. I don't see anything in the chat. You guys must be fucking asleep. Guys, remember we said this earlier? The London range, right? Remember we said that earlier? Remember we said that earlier? Well, we're using just the London range. Let me undo that. My bad. Dude, I don't know if my damn undo button's not working. Because look, I'm pushing it as we speak, and the damn fib's not moving back to where it's supposed to go. All right, give me 1 second. Look, what do we have? Say hi. Say hi. We don't need to cry. Oh, we don't need to cry in the morning. Hey, you want to type? What happened? Where are you going? Oh, the 2-year-olds. Yes, you are right. 61.8. Hey. Look. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, where are you going? Come here. You want to watch Cocomelon? Come here. Hey, look. You watch it? Come on. Oh. Okay. All better, guys. All better. Okay. All better. Mom is in a Zoom meeting. So daddy daycare while we're taking some trades. Yeah, 61.8 is right. We use the London session. 61.8. There's 3 in a row. If you're paying attention. This is going to be a little bit deeper. I can see it off the bat. Starting at the London session, 78.6. So that one's a little bit deeper. 78.6. That's 4 in a row. This one's kind of tough. I don't really like that because the bottom is really here. And that's a 50, not even a 50. So how do we, maybe there's not an entry. Oh, how about this? There's the bottom of the session. There's the top of the session. There's your 80. There's the 80.6. There's the fib level. Right? So this is like live back testing. Is it here? Yeah, perhaps we didn't get a full 61.8 on that one. Got a 50. Close. So maybe there's no trade there. This one actually was the news that screwed over, obviously, wick on both sides. So that's just something to think about. There it is right in front of our face. Let me delete this fib because it moved. It's not even accurate. So there's the 61.8 on the London session. So we were thinking buys in that situation because remember earlier I said I'm testing a new strategy with this little guy. So I'm already thinking buys. I'm at the 78.6 right here on the big fib, which is telling me buys, right? And if you look at London session, when this broke, that means the fib should be that fib in the bull direction, playing the pullback and go, which is 61.8, which is we just shown several times that if you use that London session, that could be we could have something there. So that's kind of cool. You gotta, evolve the strategy, right? You gotta always look for other stuff. But yeah, there we go. Oh, you're just now answering August 10 minutes later? That's pretty funny, actually. December is the answer. And yes, I'm a Capricorn. Boy, that's your mama. That's your mama shark. Quack, quack, quack. Talk about trying to concentrate. All right, so 30 is pushing down, but that's okay because it's going to set up. Look, if we come down to 30 in the smaller time frame, that's just taking this liquidity to give a higher push, right? So again, if you're a sniper scalper, you could be looking for this to get taken as liquidity, holding this as the swing, and you're going to find your entry in here if you're a scalper. So it's okay that it's doing this. I don't mind. Or you could say that this is a flag and it's about to sell off. I'm not going to play that. I see it, obviously, right? I see it. And I bet you that Andy Peters is probably playing that flag. I want to sell up here. It's not high enough for me yet. Being on the little safer side, especially with this much news coming in, I'm not going to jump the gun on the sell just yet. Where are you going, baby? Here, bananas. You want to learn how to trade? Hey, are you going to be a sniper one day or a swing trader? What are you going to do? Swing trade? She gone. She's going to be a swing trader. She's going to fucking make bank. Okay. Back to where we were. Let's delete a lot of this stuff. I don't like to have dirty charts. Okay. Let's delete this shit too. 7 people in the chats. Thank you, all 7 people, for joining in this morning. We are, she went and got her whistle. Great. We are waiting. I mean, that's the third touch. We said it was there when it happened. We're like, that could be the entry. It's just risky, and I wasn't willing to take it. So, maybe someone did take it. I didn't take it. It's okay. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we're wedging here. If this breaks the trend line, I'm not going to say if it breaks the trend line, it's going to go. It's going to be gone because I really think that it could just take this as liquidity, hit here, come up, enter us in, and then go. Because we need to take this liquidity out here. But I mean, there was a reason to take a sell there, and that would have been a good sniper scalp entry. It would have been good because the thing was, you could expect to see some sort of reaction off the 61.8 and that wick. Now, I'm not saying that is the ultimate swing trade 1,000 pip entry, but you could expect to at least see a reaction, right? And so you could at least have played that. I mean, we called that entry out right there. You could have probably done one of these and say if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and you would have had a good R to R. Not really what I'm playing, but the option was there. So we're still waiting, and we're wanting this fucking gold to take off through the market. Market opens in 11 minutes, so we're just gonna chill. Okay. Hydrate, 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 gentlemen. Hydrate. I think it's my third bottle already this morning. This is an official Baby Shark bottle for all of you that have 2-year-old kids like I do. I still like this gold trade, dude. I know that that's a full on engulfing and came back up and wicked and did not break, but I still like that gold trade a lot. I think that entry's solid, and I really hope that that is. If we reverse this, honestly, my TP is all time high. Like, I'm gonna let it go. I mean, if it gets up here, yeah, I'll probably move to break even. Like at some point, you got to say, okay, at what point in this area do we move to break even? I get it, maybe like a 100, because it could come back and it could want to retest our entry, right? So we don't want to move to break even too early. I think it's kind of like a fucking YOLO play. Is that what they call it? Fucking, you only live once, just let it go. If we look at this hourly candle, I really love to see this hourly candle finish on top. We've got a while to go. Let's look at the 30 minutes. Let's see this 30-minute candle engulf. I'd really like to see this 30-minute candle close above this last 30-minute candle, and that'll let me know. Like, look at it, and again, look at this pin bar. So people like to say, oh, they like to see pin bars as reversals. Well, there's a pin bar, double pins. So yeah, that was an entry, dude. That was a sweet entry. 61.8, just like we showed earlier. Again, I didn't take it. I was going to wait for my deeper entry here, and I didn't get it. But I mean, you never know. News could come out and still give us that little wiki. But I'm already in gold. Like I told you guys, I'm already in from up here. So it's all good. So I'm just going to put this here because that's where I'm in at. But that 61.8 would have been sweet, especially since we looked it up and charted it out and called it earlier. And sure enough, it fucking did it again. Pretty crazy. Let's see if this 30 will reject this trend line and give us our entry. Again, I think all 7 people have probably been here for a while. So what we're doing is waiting for this 30 to come up and give us the wick on news, hopefully enter us in, and then take it south. That's what we're waiting on. So let me just do this. Let me see if this works. Copy image. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to the Bored Apes. Let's see. Hey, look at that. It does work. Both directions. Both of them. Fausto, I told you to deem it to me, bro. Now everyone's got your email address. You put it. There it is. I sent it to them, and I'll send them the link. When this video is done, I'll send them the link to it. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. And the most important thing, dude, when it comes to the fibs is knowing that you're staying out of shitty trades. That's like the most important thing when it came to me. Man, it really helped me stay out of a lot of trades, and it really helped the R to R and all those things. So if you get used to the fibs and you get used to stacking fibs like this one here, sell fibs into buy fibs, you start to see these areas start to come and play, and then it kind of gives you more confidence. And I don't want to say they're not always perfect, but if you have them in the right spots, they pretty much fucking dead on, dude. The 61.8 is a magical number, right? But if you get deep into math, the 61.8, the 78.6, those are just that's like a fib of a fib. These are ratios of the 61.8. So if you take this gap, 61.8 to the bottom here, take this gap, right, from here to there, and then I think I have to double check the math, but the 78.6 is like a 38.2 of this gap, right? The 236 is like a 38.2 of this gap. It's some shit like that. I got to go back and double check the math. I read it in the book. But that's where you get those numbers, the ratios of the 61.8 Fibonacci ratio. And look at there. There's now breaking, now setting us an all-time high. I'm already in the trade, so now in profit there. So I mean, I feel good about that trade, and because everyone and their mom was selling yesterday at 2,400, and it fucking smashed all of them. We are now on the 78.6 and a much higher fib, and we could see a turnaround. Look at how oversold we are on the RSI, especially the 1 hour, right? So I feel good about that trade. Again, I took the entry early and I didn't take the sniper entry down here because I was testing this strategy out. So if this 30-minute candle closes above that 30-minute candle, I feel even better, right? I feel even better. 30 screwing around, not really giving us anything yet, but it's all good. And I haven't wrote these trades down in my journal. I'll do that as soon as we get done live trading, but these need to go in my journal, and then I'll write down. To be honest with you, I'm not really an emotional trader these days. When I was young, I'd get fucking furious. Um, and when you do see me hit a good trade, you don't see me usually bouncing off the fucking walls. Um, it is what it is. Like yesterday, I hit a fucking good Nasdaq trade. I took the boat out, went fishing. Right, so like, yeah, I mean, you're stoked. You want to take a good trade, blah blah blah. But you know, I try to stay somewhat even kill. I'm not getting as frustrated as I used to. That's for sure. I used to get fucking pissed, losing money like crazy. So 4 minutes. Let's see what this market does. My flash funding does not want people to enter the trade like I think it's 2.5 minutes before and after news. If you come on here and you go to like announcements, 50 trade, okay, whatever. Guys, absolutely getting in here somewhere. I thought Blake was talking about the time 2.5 minutes before or after. Maybe it's on the minor announcements. I don't know, but I remember them talking about that because something. I don't know why. I think it's bullshit. Personally, I think you should be able to trade whenever the hell you want to. Um, so you'd have to test this out with your limit orders and your stop orders. That if it happens right at market to see, because I thought the other day that I had a wick me in right at market open. I'm pretty sure my trade did not trigger. I entered the trade manually, but I haven't had a chance to back test that to see. So hopefully this will come up a couple of minutes after. If it comes off and gives me the wick right at market open, maybe I'll wait a few minutes and then take it. Yeah, risk management. Yeah, for sure. And that's that. And while you're learning, this is another reason why I say with the funded challenges, while you're learning your strategy and you're getting your mental ready and you're getting like, you know, not so much your strategy, or it is your strategy, but you're getting used to being a trader. You're getting up at the proper times, you're having the proper nutrition and this and that in your psychology. While you're sorting all that shit out, you use the funded accounts and you blow account, you're like, fuck it. Well, I only lost $80, $100, $300 for it, whatever, right? You're not actually losing $1,000 here, $1,000 the next day, 1,000, so like you have the ability when you're using the funded accounts to stay in the game a lot longer because you're protecting your capital. And it it is a quote unquote demo account, but you're entering the trades with all the emotions that it comes with trading your own life capital, because you know that this is real money, that if you do well, you do pass the challenge, you do get funded, you are going to get money. You take it seriously. You take it just like your own money. I do, at least. I mean, some people probably buy a funded account and say fucking YOLO, full margin, one trade, see if you can pass it in one trade. I personally don't do that. Um, I want to take the trades the way they should be taken and simulate real life as much as possible. And then when you get the payouts, then of course you pay yourself back and you start stacking that cash, and it is what it is. So at least for new people, um, funded accounts are 100% way to go for me, because it's allowing you to learn in real life situations and learning also how to keep your mental in check. So that kind of sucks. We called out that entry on 30 even though we didn't take it. Right? We said it was there. We said that was a third touch divergent, but it is what it is. That'd have been nice. Right? What time was that? 8:15, which is 7:15. Okay. So then Mike, okay, this is on UTC 4 for some reason. Okay. Let's revert change that back. UTC 5. I don't know why TradingView is doing this to me. Okay. So we're in Goldilocks. I do not like that fucking candle on 30, the 30-minute. But again, it's not over. The hour candle's not over with. But we're looking for this push right now as market open. There's market open. Let's see if we can get an entry on 30, or 30 just broke the trend line. It's at the flag. So if 30 broke the trend line and you're a trend line trader, that just broke the flag for a sell. You could have caught it earlier when we called it, but that was a little sketchy. It did just break the trend line. And so that might be the entry right there. Candle close below. And on the 30-minute, which is where, if you guys are trading with Andy, the candle closed below the 30-minute, and there it goes. So that was your entry right there on 30. Trend line break, 30-minute just closed below the trend line. There's your flag. There's your sell. I'm not going to take it because I'm waiting for this up here. So if it goes past me again, that's not my strategy. My strategy is not playing trend line breaks on. It's just not how I do it. So I'm at least going to stay consistent with my strategy. But there is the trade right there. Called it out. We'll say it called it out right there. There's your stop loss. All right. So we'll go back and look at that later on. There's the flag. There's the thing. So we basically called it out in two different locations. But again, I didn't take any of those entries because it's not my strategy. There it is. Look, it's fucking going. Congratulations for anyone who did take the trade. If you haven't taken the trade, perhaps you can still jump in it. You're only 1 minute late. And it's not that big of a risk. How many pips is that? 125. All right. But on the flip side, if it was me, the TP, then let's say you entered there, the TP is going to be like here. So you're risking 125 for 180. So yeah, not the best R to R. But I mean, again, when you hit 180, when you hit this T236 extension right here, take half, protect, and see if you can catch a runner to make the better R to R. But there's the trade. There it goes. There it goes, right in front of our face. Again, we don't know yet. There's still news, right, guys? There's still news, and you still have this huge consolidation. There's still news at 8:45, 15 minutes that could give us this up, yank, and right back down. So I'm okay with waiting, and if I don't catch the trade, it's all good. I'm not going to chase it. But we do still have the gold going. So I am in one trade as we speak with the limit set on 30 if it wants to give it to me. Did anybody take that break, trend line break? Did anybody take that flag? I mean, that's as clean as it gets. It doesn't get much cleaner than that. That's a fucking perfect bear flag. There it is. I'm gonna put this on here because I said it right there. Technically, I set it up here too, but again, I didn't take that trade. We'll see. TP1's right there. Look at it go. Fuck me. Hope you guys did take it. Some of the trend liners in the Annie's group probably took it, I'm sure. Look at that fucker go on the big chart. Damn. That's where we called it. We called it right there. That's where we called it. But again, that's not my strategy. I'm not taking that shit. Look at it go. Maybe we should have taken it. All right. Let's look at Goldilocks. Just concentrate on gold. If 30 comes back, it'll come back. I want this. The thing is they've been moving in unison, which I don't like. I don't like why the gold moves the same way as Nas is. Let's see what Nas is doing. So Nas is selling off 2, which is the divergent. 1, 2. There's the divergent we were talking about earlier. If you wanted to play the divergent, and actually, that's what I said on up here. I said if you're going to play the divergent, there it is right there. 1, 2, there. If you're going to play divergent, wait for the third touch, right? Let's see. That's on the 15-minute chart. 1, 2. It never gave a third touch. It only gave 2 touches. And it took off. So Nas is selling off. 30 is selling off. What's S&P doing? S&P is selling off, so they're all going the same way. There's no sort of smart money concept divergent going on. Uh, Unfortunately, that might mean that gold would sell off too because they've been moving the same way, which is fucking weird. I want gold to buy up. So with those three going and selling off, normally I would say that's very good for gold because it's a risk off. They're putting their money in gold. Excuse me, risk on. They're putting their money in gold, which is because there's additional risk. So you would think gold would pump. Look at 30 go. Choo! Maybe I need to start playing fucking black bear flags. There's the double bottom. Let's see if it reacts now. Look, guys, it's 836. Let's see, look how oversold that is. With that much momentum, it's done. That's the trade for the day. It's not coming back. It's not going to come back. Unless it does, it's going to give us fucking crazy volatility like it did yesterday and wake people out. So, like on yesterday with the NASDAQ, it might do one of these fuckers right here, right? It might do one of these areas. So if we do get wicked in, it's probably gonna be a super sketchy ass trade because this is gonna go bananas. When news, and then go and there's no telling after that. It's the wild wild west if we're gonna win or not. So at this point, I almost feel like I should uh delete the sell limit that I had because if it comes all the way back up here, yeah, I'm gonna delete the sell limit. Just play it safe. I don't need it. Fuck it. Well, let's see. Maybe come back and enter it manually. That does suck. We did call that fucker out live. Didn't take it though. It's all good. You don't have to take all of them. And I'm not going to chase. So that is a third touch divergent. 1, 2, 3 touch, drive. Below this, that touch is divergent. Took off. Alrighty. All right. So basically, we were waiting to see if we could catch the 30 trade, which we did not. Look at that fucker go, man. Damn. That sucks. I wish I'd have caught that one. What are we doing? Okay, delete my pending order. All right, deleting my pending order on that. Congratulations if any of you guys took that trade. I'm gonna just here and look at Goldilocks. See, maybe Goldilocks will pump. We've got news in a little bit. So that's it, guys. There is an entry there. If you didn't catch that entry, maybe put a limit on 78.6, and maybe you might get lucky with the wick. I'm already in from up here. If it gives me a 78.6, perhaps I'll take another bullet and take my last shot. We saw US30 go right in front of our eyes. We did call out that one at the front, but again, that was a little too sketchy for me. We did call it out because of the third touch and because of the wick there. So we did call that out, and you had the trend line. But hey, it's all good. We didn't take the trade, and it is what it is. We also called out break of the 30-minute candle below the trend line for a bear. All right. We're not even fucking with NASDAQ too crazy. And we're in gold. We're waiting for another entry on gold if it'll give it to us. So, all right, guys, that's it. Congratulations, Fausto, for winning that account. I sent them a thing. Let me know. Give them till early next week. Sometimes it takes them a few days, and especially over the weekend, if they'll get you the login infos. If you don't see it in a few days, hit me up and I'll remind them. And yeah, thanks for trading with us, guys. Look for another entry on gold. And if you have any questions, hit me up. Again, this is just for training. This is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, go see a planner, the whole 9 yards. See you guys soon. I missed the account. Yeah, okay. You guys take it easy.